I don't like the colour of the Cool Breeze. It looks a bit early 2000s. This has also got a cool little light on the front of it, so I can just have that for additional lighting. And this will actually use very little power as well, because it's an LED light with no heat. I'm going to upgrade my interior lights with LED bulbs. I've already bought them off of eBay, because these bulbs give off a lot of heat. So I want to minimise all heat emitting bulbs like this one as well. This gives off a lot of heat. When you're actually sat next to it, you can feel the heat coming off of it. So that's all just additional heat, which I'm going to get rid of in the bulbs and just get LED ones. And yeah, and that's it. So hope you enjoyed my video, and if you want any tips on customised APU setups in semi trucks, I'm happy to do some consultancy, maybe possibly even some installation work. If you're in the Las Vegas area and you're wanting an APU system set up, but you don't want to spend thousands on one of those Carrier or one of those, like, you know, the mainstream ones, and yeah, give me a shout. And then oh yeah, just before, I'll show you the shutdown procedure. So to shut everything down, all I do is jump out of here, shut the start procedure. I can turn that off, and if I really wanted to, I could just drive off right now. You know, this cable is pretty much, you know, secure, and it's mounted into the little plug socket up there. But normally I would just pull these out, and then these are actually outdoor plug sockets, so you know, there's going to get no water ingress inside them. And then pull this little plug thing out, and I'm going to put that there. Also, just to note as well, this generator is called a Furman 1050. It's 1000 watts, 1300 watts peak. It's actually perfect for this application. I spent a long time researching a generator to purchase. It has a 12 volt output with a 3.8 amp battery charger as well, so I could actually, I've got a cable what came with it, which I could actually clip that onto a car battery and I'd actually charge it up. And again, it charges my main truck batteries up as well, so I'm really happy with that. So if my batteries ever get flat, I can just start my little generator up and boom, wait half an hour and I'll be back up and running. It's got a little volt gauge on there as well. I like this feature as well. It's got a rubber flap for the plug, so any water's not going to get inside my plug socket. A bit of splash on here is probably going to be okay. It's not going to, you know, it's like an alternator on a car basically. You know, you can get a bit of water on it, but you know, just don't be running it underwater. And again, it runs for 9 hours, so you get 9 hours at 50% capacity. The load on it's not too great actually. It's consistent load as well. It's not changing even when I switch on other devices. It's not really increasing the load as such on this generator, because it's pulling it through a battery and then through the inverter. So the load's consistent really. So I think when it's full to the brim, it will run for quite a long time. If I get 8 hours out of it, I'll be happy, because if I get another 2 hours out of my battery, that's 10 hours of cooling. So that's all I need for my 10-hour break, and then I can start my main engine back up again, and then use the truck's air conditioning to cool the cab whilst I'm driving. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hope I've given you some sort of ideas of what to do, because I've seen some terrible monstrosities of people trying to do these custom APU systems. Mine's very neat. It's very tidy. It's you know, minimalistic. I can take it out whenever I want as well. It's not, you know, even though it's permanent, it's semi-permanent, because I can take that out whenever I want. I can basically take out the window blocker. I can remove that pipe. And I can move the air conditioning thing out of the way, so when my truck's parked up for a long period of time and I don't want to leave all my stuff on my truck, then basically, you know, I can just take it all off really easy and put it all back. It's not very hard. So that's sort of like the system I wanted as well. I wanted something where I could remove everything if I really wanted to. If I ever sell my truck, I can take it all out and then probably install it in another truck as well, and not cause any permanent damage. I just wanted to show you my window blocker from the opposite side. So as you can see there, it's just, you know, nicely fits and it, you know, seals around there nicely, and it's just like a vent. I was going to put a little flappy vent on there actually, but you know, I don't think I really need it, to tell you the truth. I think that's good enough for what I need it for. And yeah, I made that. That's a homemade blocker. Is that? It's for a Classic XL. I was actually thinking of getting some professionally made and you know, selling them on eBay, because I was looking on eBay for one and I couldn't find one. But yeah, I think that'd be a good little idea, that. Anyway, take it easy and happy driving.